마리 얻었습니다. 홍홍홍 홍홍홍 굿샷. 번컨.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
몇 가지 질문.
Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
그런가요?
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lady.
You there, elf. What's your
We
name?
must see to our hounds.
Oh.
To an elf warrior, a hound is as
Not
much
before the
important as a
Turn
blade.
again that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word
에헤,
if we
정신
find
없어.
anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
장기에 있어요. 우두머리.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the town, I hope.
또 다른 지시사항.
Town Logan has changed our scouting route a dozen times. If you're not from the town, what do you want? We're busy. Make it quick. To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight. Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say the tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
I'll kill you.
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes? Good. I hear death is unpleasant. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
자. 일단 지금 활 다 팔아버릴까요? 활은 일단 다 팔아버립시다.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
다른 물건들도 보여주시오.
So long as you keep it quiet.
오케이. 망령포탄. 어차피 다 비싸요. 전투도끼. 아 근데 돈이 없어요 지금. 전투도끼가 탐나긴 하는데 안 갖고 있음 젠장. 더 고급지는 아이템들이네요. 이것도 어차피 갖고 있으니까 팔아 치워버리고요. 나머지는 딱히 팔 게 없네요. 얼어붙은 번개가 좀 비싸긴 한데 대팔기.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
여기 있는 무기들은 딱히 별로니까요. 일단 레벨업을 하고 나서 전투도끼를 사든지 말든지 합시다. 아직 지금 힘이 부족해갖고 전투도끼 살 수가 없네요.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you.
진료소.
May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming. The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
PTSD 왔나 보네.
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Holy.
I don't want to see anymore.
What?
I close my eyes.
pain!
Please, just leave me
I
be.
apologize if the soldier disturbed you. Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this.
자, 모르겠고 먹을 거 없어, 이연? 아까 거기고요. 지금 입구 막아놔서 늪지대는 못 가고요. 여긴 어디지? 저기 반대쪽으로. 저기 어떻게 가지 근데? 이렇게 나가는 건 아닐 거고요. 여기 갈 수 있나 이렇게? 못 가네요. 의식 다 끝났다고 하지 않았나 이제? 의식이 다 끝났으면은 아직 안 끝났네요. 의식이 아직 끝나지 않았습니다.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
리쉐.
It is begun.
That course of action is inadvisable.
밑에 있는 건 어디 먹지? 여기가 길인가 보죠? 여기는 뭐 하는 데죠?
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get switched.
이렇게 해서 저기로 올라가면은 만날 수 있겠네요. 올라가 봅시다. 올라가 보죠.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
사람들을 뭉치게 한다.
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
알리스터.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
여성 감시자 많았으면 하는구만.
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
아까 언제 가는 걸 봤는데 뭔 일이요?
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
파티원과 전술 계획. 직접 조작하지 않을 때는 그들은 미리 설정해놓은 전술 계획에 따라 행동합니다. 초상화에서 왼쪽 클릭키를 눌러 이렇게 누를 수 있고요. 맞춤 행동을 설정하기 위하여 조건을 부여하는 전술을 사용할 수 있습니다. 또는 간단히 미리 설정된 프리셋을 선택하세요. 알리스터의 프리셋 방어 전문가로 바꾸세요. 끝.
Yes? What about? I wish I could tell you more. Maybe ask me again after Duncan speaks to you about it. You want to ask me about something else? The one tomorrow. I'll tell you. It's Tan Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Kaelin just wants his place in history.
Loghain?
The Terran is planning the strategy. That's my opinion, anyway. I guess I should be thankful the king favors us Grey Wardens. But I know who's keeping the lid on the pot.
나도 참전할 수 있을까?
You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the king. I don't know if you'll be with them.
신입이라서 안 데리고 가는 거 아니야?
We're at the edge of the Korkari Wilds, the eye of the Blight Storm, right where the Horde will be coming. Ostagar itself is an excellent defensive position, The Wilders were pushed back from here time and again in ancient days.
밀당하기 딱 좋은 지역이라고?
I'm sure Tern Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail. Still, no blight has ever been defeated with so little cost. If we don't break the horde here, Duncan says it will spread until it engulfs all of Ferelden. Then it will take an alliance of nations to fight it, which would be bad. Neither the king nor the Tern really seems to believe this is a real blight, however. You want to ask me about something else? So I imagine. What would you like to know?
와우, 길다 이거.
The Grey Wardens are warriors without equal. Darkspawn threatened to destroy the world 4 times over. Each time, the Grey Wardens led mankind to victory. Nobody knows more about Darkspawn, and nobody's better equipped to deal with them. You'll see. Trust me. I don't know if I'd go that far. Duncan says the Grey Wardens do whatever is necessary to protect mankind from Darkspawn. That means some pretty extreme things. Whatever it takes to bring victory. Well, let's see. Surely you've heard of Weishaupt Fortress? The great eyrie carved into the white cliffs far off in the Anderfels? That's where the Grey Wardens once kept their griffins. The griffins died out, however, and our numbers have dwindled since the last blight. There's only a handful left in Ferelden. A few more in other nations. The others are camped with the king's soldiers in the valley. The king's given us a position of honor at the vanguard, despite our small numbers. I think Cailan is actually excited to ride into battle with us. Maybe he thinks that's what his father would have done. King Marek, Cailan's father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the Blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause. We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again. You want to ask me about something else? Of course.
Of course.
You want the Chantry's version or the truth?
텐트시카 진실? 뭐야 이거? 아 이거 너무 길어요.
You want to ask me about something else?
너무 길어서 그냥
Then let's get a move
가는
on,
게
shall
좋을
we?
것 같아요. 엘리자. 어디로 가면 되죠? 모닥불로.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the maids, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
Charmed, m'lady.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You 4 will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
어둠의 피조물 피를 담은 병 3개.
For the joining itself, I'll explain more once you've returned.
두 번째 임무.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
오염된 피. 아, 무기 이렇게 바꿀 수 있네요, 순서를. 내비 둔 게 좋겠다 이거는. 나머지는 그냥 건들지 말고 가는 게 좋겠네요.
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.